To the town of our freer stumbled Sheriff Jim one day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, 'cause he wasn't bright, they'd say. No one dared to ask him questions, no one dared to make a quip, 'cause everyone in town had seen the small iron on his hip. Small iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he waddled into town. He came strutting like a hero, though his pants were falling down. He's an idiot and clueless, came the whisper from each lip, and he carries that ridiculous small iron on his hip. Small iron on his hip. In this town there lived a menace by the name of Ricky Spoon. He would steal a man's churro and he'd pocket change by noon. He was barely even dangerous, just annoying to the core, and the crimes upon his record numbered maybe 3 or 4. Maybe 3 or 4. Now the sheriff started yelling, made it plain to folks around. Said he'd capture Ricky Spoon, soon dead or alive, he's going down. But the townsfolk all were chuckling, for they knew Jim always slipped, and they knew that tiny pistol was a small iron on his hip. Small iron on his hip. Wasn't long before the rumor made its way to Ricky Spoon, but the thief did not feel threatened. Jim couldn't catch a cold at noon. 20 times he tried to draw it, 20 times he lost his grip. 21 would be the time he'd drop the small iron on his hip. Small iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they stumbled in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew poor Sheriff Jimmy might be seconds from his death. Seconds from his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play, but the sheriff grabbed his pistol in the world's worst kind of way. And before he even aimed it, there was just a little pip, 'cause he shot himself immediately with the small iron on his hip. Small iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the sheriff, face down, snoring on the ground. Oh, he might have gone on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to fight a spoon thief with the small iron on his hip. Small iron on his hip. Small iron, small iron, small iron, small iron. When he tried to fight a spoon thief with the small iron on his hip. Small iron on his hip.